Hello, and welcome to the New Age Geek channel. If you're new here, we build an inclusive space for people of all walks of life through the power of friendship, magic, and tabletop role-playing games. Tonight we have Forging Fates, our sober D&D campaign set in the critical role world of Exandria, following our adventuring party, the Fists of Fate. What's up, Fists?
What's up?
Hello.
This is your weekly friendly little reminder that the New Age Geeks includes more than just us up here on the screen. It relies on all of you wonderful geeks and your participation in this community that we are growing together. If you want to become one of the New Age Geeks, you absolutely can. Just make sure to subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels and join our Discord, where you will find moderated chats, emotes by one of our favorite geeks, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. And chat rooms with the cast and other members of this growing community. Another friendly little reminder is the best way to help us out is with engagement. So we'd greatly appreciate if you'd watch the video all the way through, like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that these platforms know to share us with everybody else. Speaking of engagement, we'd greatly appreciate if you'd clip any of your favorite moments from the stream, whether that be the happy moments, the sad moments, maybe even the romantic moments. And beyond Twitch and YouTube, we also have posts going up on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. So if you're on those platforms, make sure to give us a follow for more geeky goodness.
If you're paying for Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime automatically. It is free, and it awards you a 1-month subscription to any channel here on Twitch. Once per month, you do need to go in and resubscribe, but there is no additional cost to you. Just link your accounts and click subscribe with Prime on the channel of your choosing. Maybe even the New Age Geeks, possibly. If you're feeling charitable, please subscribe, Twitch, YouTube, perhaps gift subscriptions to others, cheer using bits, donate via PayPal, check out our merch shop, subscribe to our Patreon. And lastly, if you wish to become a sponsor for the New Age Geeks, reach out to us directly via our Instagram page to begin those discussions.
And speaking of sponsors, if you enjoy the music we have on Forging Fates, you highly recommend checking out the Songcraft bot. Songcraft bot allows you to play open source community select music and soundscapes directly from your Discord server with just a few clicks. Whether you're playing with friends or streaming on Twitch, you can use the audio stress-free. With their pro level subscription, you get their playlist builder, shareable playlist codes, access to 40 plus music genres, 20 plus soundscape types, global genre selections, and 2 premium Discord servers, all for just $10 a month. But by using our referral code NAG, that's NAG, you get $2 off your subscription for the first 3 months. All you need to do to get started is invite the Songcraft bot of your choosing into your server, then just hit play and let Songcraft take care of the rest. Thank you so much, Yijmo, for the re-up on your subscription, going 6 months strong.
And also, speaking of partners, we are partners with Dragon's Nest Delivery. If you don't know what Dragon's Nest Delivery it is a D&D shop with a ton of D&D essentials, including dice, apparel, homebrew adventures, and their Nat 20 card series, which we will be using here on the New Age Geeks channel over on Queer and Present Danger, so make sure to check that out. And they even have a D&D subscription box. The D&D subscription box includes dice, candy, one-shot adventures, minis, and a bunch of downloadable content as well. So when you go to check out, make sure to use our referral code New Age Geeks, that is all one word, for 18% off of your purchase. And yes, that even includes the subscription box. So when you go to check them out, make sure to tell them that we sent you.
Okay. Announcements. There is a scheduling change for Investigation Check this Thursday. We were going to have Maz face on it, but we are rescheduling her for a later date, and we are going to be interviewing Yuri the Beast this week. We're happy to have her on. We're going to dive into her geeky backstory. We also have Queer in Present Danger this Wednesday, where Finnick, do you want to give us a little update on their story, what they're going to be doing this week?
Not sure what they're going to be doing this week, but last week they may or may not have run into the BBEG. So seeing where they will go from there will definitely be interesting. So make sure to tune in.
Okay, and this Sunday I am going to be playing on Record of the Realm for a Tiamat takedown stream. There's like a bunch of different characters. We're all level 16, and we're going to be playing in shifts as we die and coming back as different characters. I don't know exactly how many people are playing in it, but it's going to be pretty much all day on Records of the Realm.
It's just you and the DM.
Just
back and
me.
forth.
Just one man against the world. That being said, does anyone else have anything going on this week?
Castleton on Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific. We have more of the first round of trials of the matching season. We'll find out if I am still alive on Saturday, I think.
What's the odds, would you say, Jen?
I don't know yet.
If we're in Vegas, what
I
are
don't
we
know
betting?
yet. I don't know yet. I'm really scared for my next recording session.
Okay. All right. If that's all we've got for announcements, then I think it's time to dive into tonight's episode of Forging Fates. We are back. So, did anyone actually want to do the recap for last week, or was it getting shunted to me? Good to go. Thanks, guys. So, picking up where we left off on last week, the Fists entered into the Harengon cloister, where they met several of the denizens of the space. I don't know where the names are. If anyone has those names, I would love it. While they do that,
For what?
the Harengon you met.
Rorba.
Roba was the
Harla.
Rorba. I have Dash, Head, Harengon,
Yep.
Hancho.
Perfect.
Rammer the Hammer.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yes.
What was his name again?
Rammer the Hammer.
Grammar?
Dramer.
Oh, Drammer. That's right, Drammer. This is what
Uh,
happens when you improv half your games. You forget names.
Yeah, maybe you should write them down.
I know, right? If only I could do both at the same time.
You know what's funny? I did not take many notes, but I did draw a thumb. I
Helpful.
just felt like I should tell that to you guys. I don't know why I did that.
Okay.
That was a problem, huh?
That's
Those
are my notes.
This may come in.
Rorba and thumb.
This may come and help. Later on.
Sorry, guys. Let's move on.
So, there was you guys eventually all went down to rest after introductions to the village elder, or leader rather, of Roba, and you explained that there may be some biological connection to Clover with peoples in this village. As you all rested, Clover was haunted by a nightmare, or a vision perhaps, of Tristan turning into a 5-headed dragon-like being, and a voice laughing at Clover, saying that he is mine now, or something along those lines. And upon awakening, that story was spread out to the rest of you. Gormrog taking it seemingly not the best, as he seemed to be affected by it in some way, being his brother. And from there, eventually you all made your way back to meeting in the longhouse of the cloister, and began to discuss plans for for that day, or the next day, that hadn't really been decided. At this point, Clover was introduced to the Harengons Unet and Arla, where they explained that they had another daughter that they had brought and sent through with Linearial into the material plane, but that was only a few months ago, and Clover is now much older, though there seemed to be some sort of familial connection between them, as hair and personalities and several different things seem to match, and the age difference being attributed to bullshit. Clover would come to learn that her original name was Callista, and she has a sister who is now technically younger, but older,
Good
named
night, boy.
named Shastina. And it was at that point that Unet brought Clover to the hive that him and Clover's biological family run, and introduced them to the queen. Clover then bonded to one of the bees of the hive and explained that there is an ancient connection between her family and this hive. And they have protected and worked together for as long as Harengon has been around. From there, they all made their way back to the Longhouse and began to prepare for the evening to decide what if they were going to launch their attack today, tomorrow. There is they have transportation to the lair of Loren with the help of Jesta, who has not made herself known yet in this moment, though presumably isn't easy just calling for you to do at this point, there being some sort of connection between the fists and her. And we had Zarel, who the next morning had slept in, but if there's anything, Zarel, you'd like to do in the time between coming through that portal and resting, now is your opportunity as well. I know there was other conversations that wanted to be had in that time period between. So that is where we will pick it up.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Zerol really is like, well, happy to like have a moment of peace because it's just been crazy and lots of things, lots of emotions, fighting things that just won't die, and then fighting again, and then fighting again, and then fighting with with friends, and then just wanting to like just have a shower and be left alone. But his conversation right before he went through the portal has really been on his mind. Not so much because he trusts the hag. He doesn't really trust her. He doesn't really trust anybody, to be quite honest. But he can't deny that she was still telling the truth, and she was still like pulling on those feelings of like wanting a place to really actually belong, and to have a place of his own kind of thing, and feeling where people really care about him. So it's really just going kind of back and forth about his place in the world, or his place in this group, or his place in general. So he's just kind of been ruminating and thinking lately. So that's where he's at right now. Did we question? You said is everybody in the longhouse, or is this where exactly are we at?
We can. It's up to you what time period you want to pick up as, whether it be coming out of the portal or after the kind of conversation that was had in the longhouse initially, or in the night. It's up to you where you want to pick up, if you have anything you want to do in those time periods.
I don't actually have anything I really want to do. I'm kind of usually now Zero like is the first person to say something. He's kind of like not. He's kind of like holding his peace right now, and really just kind of introspective.
Okay.
So I guess we can pick up to you said we already did plans?
No, the plans weren't firmly established yet. It was just a gathering of the fighters of the village. Clover, I know there was something you wanted to do. Is there a time you wanted to jump in with that?
Yeah, so like I guess right before bed, I would like to go knock on Zeryl's door.
Knock, knock, knock. Who is it?
Hey, it's Clover.
Clover who?
I wish I had a witty response to that, but I don't. It's just me.
Yep, I know. Did you need something?
Can I come in? I just want to. Can I come in, please?
I'm gonna get up and go to the door, and I'm gonna crack it open, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna come out, and I'm gonna close the door and come out to her.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's like a step or something, or I don't know if
So
it's a step
the
or.
homes are kind of like the Hobbit houses in Lord of the Rings. They're
Oh,
domed.
okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So you can have a little step to come out.
Yeah. How can I help you, Rider of the Bees?
Cyril, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to say that stuff to you, and it's not true. I take it back. You were invited here. I invited you here. I want you here. And I don't think I can do this without you, and I don't want to do it without you, because I like you. And I've just gotten so used to losing people that I've started pushing them away, and that's what I did to you. I got scared, and I didn't want to lose another person, and I pushed you away. And I'm sorry.
Well, yes, I understand. I've had that same life. I mean, you get so used to pushing people away so you don't lose them that you miss out on actually having them. And it sucks, but that's a part of life. And
It does suck.
you won't have to do it by yourself. I'm in it for the long haul. But I can't say that I am not having feelings of trying to find where I belong. I mean, I've enjoyed my time here with all you guys, and it's new and it's been rough, but it's also been fun. But I also feel the same way that you feel. I understand why this so much to you, finding your family, finding your home. And
Exactly. And I know that you understand that. And that's why I feel so conflicted. Like when I walked up to you guys and you already made that deal with Jesta. Or you were already thinking about it. It felt like you guys had already made a decision. So when you accused me of having all the answers, it hurt my feelings. But I shouldn't have reacted the way you did, because you don't deserve to be the recipient of my anger, because you aren't the cause of my pain. You've actually brought me so much joy in the last couple of days. You just happened to be the person standing in front of me when I finally lost my cool.
yeah,
It wasn't
that
about
happens,
you. It was me getting in my head and just lashing out.
I'm gonna tell you something that I heard from an old priest that I really admire, that's no longer here with us anymore. He told me a long time ago to take it easy, Greasy. You got a long way to slide. And I take that to heart every day. So
You're right.
regardless of what happens or how this turns out, you got to take it easy, because there's a lot more life to live.
But I do want you to know, like, I do want you here. You get that, right?
Yes, Culver. I get it. I don't. If I want.
You cut out.
Oh crap! Can you hear me now? Hello.
Yeah.
I don't know, Clover, if I want to be here anymore. It's not because of you. I honestly, you've kind of inspired me to look for my family. I don't know. There's a lot to think about, but right now that's not important. we have a whole lot of other things to do before we can even get to that point. So, how about this? How about once we come to the end of this Faye vacation, we'll circle back and we'll have this conversation again. Cool? I'm here now, and you don't have to do this alone. We're going to kick Hag butt, and we're going to do it real gracefully. And we're going to do it on bees. Or, well, you're going to do it on bees. I'm not so keen on flying on something that shouldn't really be flying because its body's too big and its wings are too small. I don't know. It's just not logicking for me. But anyway, that's not the point. Yeah. But we're here now together.
No, I feel like we just had a moment. Maybe we should come up with like a secret handshake or something.
Secret handshake. Okay. Not really a secret handshake. Kind of.
Are you sure?
I'm living for the whole moment. We can do the. We should do poses.
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, and you're gonna do the first pose that comes to your head. Already?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration just because. Just because. Okay, 1, 2, 3, pose. Okay, we're locked in. Also, if I'm ever cloned, or if I'm ever, somebody ever makes like a shadow of me or anything, and you do that pose, and I don't do the pose, it's not me. Just remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever gonna guess my pose, so same.
Yeah.
That was weird.
I don't even think anybody would ever
First thing that came to mind.
I mean, people would expect me to. Anyway, not important. Also, do you think I can get some of that honey?
Oh my
for
gosh,
my
yes.
hair?
I haven't even tasted it yet.
Oh, you're gonna eat it. I was gonna put it in my hair. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Choose some honey.
Yeah, you ever taken a honey bath?
I am covered in fur.
I mean, let me tell you. So what you do is you get a little bit of honey, you slather it on, you just sit in it,
All
and
right, and
then
we're gonna
you
let that
wash it off.
scene end there.
Anyway, yeah, no, go ahead.
Day, you're getting a little bit of like lag on your side. If there's maybe something you could do to strengthen the internet for that, but if there's nothing else that you guys needed to discuss, we are going to again kind of move forward in the timetable to pick up as you all are exiting the hive and making your way back to the longhouse. Yeah, sure, that works. No, you're all entering into the longhouse the next day. Sorry, you're waking up and then entering the longhouse. Sorry about that. So yeah, as you all kind of gather together once more, having had your various nights in whatever way that they were, what are you guys? You guys have kind of gathered. You see all the warriors gathered, and it is your chance now to plan, if that's what you'd like to do.
So what's the plan?
Okay. Question for the group. I think the first thing we need to do is figure out all of our assets. What do we all have? Because it seems like we're going to be going up against, you know what I mean? So, who do we have? What do we have? Because we're going to need everything that we have, but we're also going to have to use it in a way that is going to advance us. So, let's start. Clover, what do you got?
Clover gets a little blushed and then looks down at her butt and says, I don't know if I have like the best assets of the bunch.
Not that. No, not that one. Not that. Not those ones. Not that one. Their assets, like weapons departments.
Right. Well, I've got
Manpower. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I have my defender rapier and I have my light crossbow, and that's usually all I need.
Mhm.
I don't have too
Well-
many spells that could really help. But if it comes down to it, if someone goes down, I can bring them back up if I get to them immediately.
True. And then you have your bee.
Melly, yeah.
Yeah, you got the bee. Cool. Do we have any help from Haringam? How many people are we bringing? Are they able to come help us?
Yes, we will be sending along our warriors to help you in this fight. We will be able to
Nice.
stand from the distance and assist.
So Haringam party. Great. Fennec. Angel Queen Defender of the World. What do you have? What do you think that we can use in your arsenal? Other than you being you, because you're pretty great.
Thank you. I am pretty versatile. I can use both magic and weapons. And I can help strengthen the rest of you if we need to as well. I have a mix of utility and attack spells, so...
Do you have Goldie with you here?
No, Goldie's home.
Yeah.
With Talon.
Yeah. And my horse is at home too. Okay. Glomorog. Level-headed guy wonder. What are you bringing? Because you literally can punch through anything.
I have a punch real good. That's about it.
Look, we're gonna need
fast.
that. And you're fast.
That's. I don't know. I'm just a guy trying to keep up with everybody else.
We're gonna have to change that mindset, but we can work on that.
The water blade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
Water
can
shark.
do a few things like once.
Okay. All right. My icy prince.
Oh, hey.
What do you got for me?
He is going to pull out his bow, and you'll notice that it's like super ornate, in kind of like Linnariel's color scheme. And he'll say, "I've got this," and he pulls it back, and you hear the bow kind of whisper something in Elvish. And if you know Elvish, it says, "Swift defeat to my enemies." He says, "This will help me do extra damage against just one person."
All right. Set it to Hag, and we are in business. Whisper.
Yeah.
What do you got for me, girlfriend?
A bunch of stuff. I just don't want to go down because I could be elemental, or I could be an animal, or I could bring garlic into the fray, or yeah, and spells and stuff. I just don't know anything about like what this hag might be resistant to or immune to or anything. So does anyone here know?
Right. Do we have any collective information on what she knows or what we don't know, or can we get that info from
As
Beauty
you
Queen
kind of
Hag?
ask that question, Whisper, you feel a set of arms kind of drape across your shoulders from behind you. The long, kind of lithe, thin, graceful arms, almost pale with this little bit of translucent green to it. Well, I do know a bit about her. So you hear Linnariel kind of whisper in your ear.
Of course. Of course.
I'm more than happy to help if you'd like.
Yeah.
I'm willing to run into this with my blindfold on and ask for your help. But, since you're already here,
Well, you're all here because of me, and most of you. Loren, I know, is able to resist damage from cold, fire, necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-silvered weapons.
great.
Wait,
All right.
wait. Run that back.
Cold, fire, necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical, non-silvered weapons.
Are those like they either have to be silver or have to be magical, or do they have to be need to be silvered?
No,
and...
it has to be one of the two.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
would
My fists,
your fists are magical, correct?
they count as magical for
You're fine.
overcoming resistance.
And I wouldn't even bother trying to charm or frighten or poison her.
For some reason, I feel like that was pointed at me, but thanks a lot.
You are quite charming when you want to be.
I mean, thank you, Finnick. At least somebody appreciates my talents.
Oh, I appreciate you, you little angel boy.
So she can't be poisoned at all?
No, unfortunately not.
Can she be insulted?
Oh, I mean, her ego is quite large.
Ah, so that means she could be goaded. Perfect.
I would be wary about her, though. She has given me trouble in taking down, so that is why I'm willing to help you all in this endeavor.
Question.
Yes, dear?
What makes her the angriest?
I don't know. I've never tried
I mean,
to
she
make
has a
her the
big
angriest.
ego. And she is, clearly wants power, so... Can you remember a time where she snapped on you?
So I do my best to avoid conflict. It's not really my purview.
Yes.
So I haven't exactly dealt with her one-on-one, unless need be, and she is a capable spellcaster, but as far as things that would anger her, I'm not quite sure.
Okay, well...
You want to ask your other allies that, and I don't
okay.
mean the heron gun.
I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna be thanks. Appreciate it. Huh. Okay. I think I have... I'm also gonna say, I have I'm a great distraction, of course. And I have magic spells and stuff. I also have this horn that I've been waiting for. And then I pull out this Horn of Valhalla. I said, I got this. So that might help. Also, Whisper, I look back to you. I'm thinking in the 11th hour, I'll go back to that part of the plan. But the two wolves, do you still have that horn they gave you?
Yeah.
To call them. You have them?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to need that. Gormrog.
Okay. Don't let me die.
I will not let you die.
I got you.
Also, who's gonna wield the big stick around? You know what I mean? Come on. Gormrog, do you still have the boon from
Oh yeah, that's not going away.
Right, we're gonna need that too. Okay, this is my idea. Are you guys ready? So we have our other ally, and I make a look over to Winariel, our other ally, that's can get us in, right? I know she knows that we're coming. So the element of surprise is she's going to be ready for us, but we can still, I don't know if she knows if old girl is working against her. Does she know that you're working against her?
Who are you asking that to?
Lenariel.
Oh, I mean, me and her have been fighting for decades. Do you mean her sister?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. That's a question for Jester.
Well, going off that Justa is not lying this time, and she can get us in, I think we go like this. We go in, we drop in close to her, we use our Herangam brothers and sisters. Can they all do the disappearing thing?
No.
That's just a thing that Clover can do, right?
Right. In the group chat, I sent what the ability they'll give you during this battle.
We shared it in
cast
the
discussion chat.
Oh, okay.
we also have a copy of it in our private conversation.
Okay, I see. I read that. Okay. This is my idea. We all drop in. She will think that the Herangam are going to come for her, and of course she's going to be like, "Oh, I can take them out." But what we do when she comes out, and assuming she's going to send out her, her little lackeys, but Clover, I think you are going to be the key to getting her to come out. You go out with the Herangam troop in front. You make a giant declaration of like, I'm going to take you down, and really, really put on the lay it on there, right? And then if we can get her to come out and challenge her, I think that we have Gormorog and I'm thinking of Finnick and the Ice Prince from afar, aimed on her and trying to flank her. We have Gormorog down the center and back, ready to go right down the middle, and then we have Whisper and I ready to blow our horns to bring down the thunder with the two wolves and the berserkers, and we overwhelm her and we end it. And I think that's all I got. Okay.
I think that was a great idea, Zero. I really appreciate it.
It's
Yeah.
a solid plan.
Yeah, took all my energy. I used my Gormorog brain.
If I don't remember, just remind me in the middle of the battle when to blow the horn.
I think
Paragon. Quick question, Arlen Ariel.
Yes.
Does anyone have a gem encrusted bowl here?
Roll a d20 for
Where's
me.
the bowl?
Well, they have a bowl.
Because we have so many gems.
Right, I got gems too. I was like, well, I got gems.
I'm rolling just a normal d20, don't add anything?
Roll a flat d20 for me.
Okay, I got an
luck
8.
check.
An 8?
Yeah.
They do not have a
They're
bowl.
multiplying.
They do not have a gem encrusted bowl. They have a bowl.
Okay. Do you have a jeweler?
Yeah, we could get someone to, if you need something done. Or you
Yeah,
make
like
it
right
arrange.
away. I can pay for it.
Depends on. It's fine. If it's gonna help us, we'll just get it done. What do you need?
Yeah. Hey, Forging. Hey, what gems do we have? Because
I'm looking it
I
up.
need a bunch of stuff, and it's gonna help all of us.
Give me
Well,
one-
I have.
un
Excuse me.
segundo. We have
I don't got any
Oh
gems.
my gosh, why is this so hard? We have 2 yellow sapphires, 3 emeralds, 2 blue sapphires, 1 star sapphire, 2 black opals, 2 fire opals, and a
They-
diamond.
How expensive are these things?
Well, I have have
They
one
are
more.
worth a total of 13,000 gold pieces.
Okay, can we combine stuff to equal 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Yeah,
I have
each of these are worth 1,000 gold pieces.
right.
Okay.
So, do you want a yellow sapphire, an emerald, a blue sapphire, a star sapphire, a black opal, a fire opal? Yeah, let's say the
Whatever.
diamond, that's important.
Yeah, whatever you don't like the most.
I don't
Well,
like
I
it.
have one more emerald and I have 4 diamonds.
We just need 1,000 gold worth of a gem, and I'll hire the jeweler. We get it.
Okay, I'm
Zara,
giving you an
you got
emerald
4
because that's
diamonds?
the one we have the most of.
That's a lot of diamonds.
I'm gonna walk up to
I-
Finnick and reach my hand into her bag of holding and pull out the emerald. Oh. There you go.
Okay. This is gonna take us probably an hour or two to get encrusted into this bowl, but when did we want to head out? Do we want to wait one more night?
Do it in an
or-
hour, and I will pay you for your time.
Right, no, I mean, like, when do we want to launch the attack?
An
Bowl.
Yeah, and then I need 10 minutes to cook a meal. Then we need to eat the meal.
Cook a meal?
Yeah, I've been practicing.
He's
It'll
actually
help
getting
us.
really good.
Okay,
It's
anyways.
actually with rosemary.
All right, so he passes the bowl and the jewel off, and then it is quickly taken away and brought over to a forge. And unless there's something specific someone wants to do, in about an hour and a half, it is. Yeah, go ahead, Cece.
Just quickly before the fight, I'm going to unattune to the Ring of Mind Shielding and reattune to the Wand of the War Mage.
Sure.
Oh. Cool.
Just making a note of that.
Yep, cool. In about an hour and a half, the bowl is brought back, now encrusted in jewels.
Okay. How much should I pay the deed?
However much you want. They're not charging you.
Oh, well. I'm gonna give... Do you all take material plane money here? Or secret? Or memories? Or...
We usually use gold because it helps us with, making treks into the material plane to bring supplies back, etc.
Okay. Is 50 gold good?
More than enough. Again, Whisper,
Okay.
you don't need to pay us. We're not. This was
It's fine.
you're helping us. It's
It would have been 100 if you did it in an hour, but...
sorry.
Okay. And then I'm gonna get to cooking.
I want to look over at Clover and go, can she actually cook? Huh.
I've eaten food before.
That doesn't answer my question.
There have been times when it was not bad.
That also concerns me.
She learned from Gormrog, who is the best.
Huh. I want to look over at Gormrog. Gormrog? Whisper? Food? Cooking?
Mhm.
Is it good?
Getting better every time.
All right. That being said,
Stress
Whisper,
me out.
how does this spell look like when you cast it?
Alright, so I'm assuming they have like a kitchen area. So, I go over to it with this bowl, and it's my first time doing this, so I'm kind of like a little nervous. So you hear like the bowl shaking a little bit. But then I cast it on this bowl, and it's like the kitchen turns into a blur. The bowl starts glowing, but then the kitchen is just like a blur, and you see like like you can't see me, but you see like little leaves pop out of the blur and like twigs and stuff. But yeah, it takes me about 10 minutes to cook this meal.
I'm looking at them like,
It's like this. It's like the scene from Anxiety in Inside Out 2 is just spinning around.
Listen, Cyril. The thing about people not being good at a particular skill is that they have to keep doing it in order to get better. Right,
yeah.
so-
Last time I wasn't good at a thing, I didn't light up.
Well, maybe you should try doing the thing again, but with magic. I don't know how magic works, but like that appears to be what she's doing. So we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna let her try, right?
All right. So Whisper, why don't you describe the smorgasbord you provide for everyone as you get ready to finish this spell? What plates are appearing on the table as you're zipping around?
Okay. I'm just getting ideas. So there's definitely, I have made a side of, Taz, what did you call your meal that you invented?
Potato
The
sticks.
French fries, but you
Potato
had a
sticks?
name for them. Yeah, were you just calling them potato sticks?
They were-
Fried potato sticks.
Yeah, they're rosemary grilled fried potato sticks. So they're like double cooked, very crispy.
That sounds bomb, dude.
That's the side that comes out first with garlic on it. And then
Poutine.
there's a Mediterranean lamb roast. Like, well, it's using Mediterranean flavors, but like I don't know what the equivalent would be in Exandria. It's got rosemary and thyme and oregano and like lemon juice on it. Because you said that they had like lamb and venison. Herring gun
Rosemary and thyme.
And then for the vegetarians, there's some like couscous with herbs and roasted vegetable medley. Are going full like Mediterranean. And then there's
Why is our show like this?
and then
The most like quintessential Greek meal for us.
yeah, and then for dessert there's these like puffy pastries with like walnuts and honey and
So
cinnamon
literally-
and sugar. Yeah.
I'm 100% about this.
Right.
Yeah. So it's using some of the honey that you had too.
Nice.
And then I've cast Hero's Feast.
Okay.
So up to 12 creatures can partake in the feast. And it takes an hour for us to eat it. So you all want to write this down because there's a lot of stuff that's going to affect you. So you are all, you're cured of all diseases and poisoned, but you become immune to poison and immune to being frightened. You make all of your wisdom saving throws with advantage. And your hit point maximum increases by, I have to roll when I find my 10s. Your hit point maximum increases by 12 points. And this lasts for the next 24 hours.
Is this is
Yeah.
temp?
They're
No.
not- it is. You can heal this back up, but it only lasts for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So this is raising your max hit points by 12 for 24 hours.
Okay. And this is on top of that 13 that we got?
Yes.
Okay.
And all of those other things I said.
Well, it won't let me add it, but
If you click on if you're using D&D Beyond, if you click your HP, there's a max HP modifier. You just put a 12 in there.
oh. Got you. Thank you.
Proof.
All right. So you all indulge in this feast prepared by Whisper. Whisper, roll me a d20. I'm gonna say add your wisdom bonus. And do you have proficiency in cooking tools yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so then add your proficiency bonus as well. Because
So.
Whisper is definitely a wisdom cooker.
Mhm.
So wisdom bonus plus proficiency bonus on a d20.
Okay. 21.
21?
The food tastes amazing. For all of the things that Whisper has done, the burnt bread, the almost inedible meals. In this moment, she has prepared this delicious feast for you all. And as you eat it, it is some of the best food, sans Gormrog, that you've ever had. But as you all indulge in this meal, unless there's any conversation that would like to be had during this hour, we're going to move forward a bit towards the end of the meal as the food begins to disappear from the plates. The plates eventually... yeah, go ahead, Whisper.
And are there any named people fighting with us?
So the way I'm going to do it is they're going to be background characters, so they won't be able to be targeted, but you're going to get those actions that you can do from them, just because there's so many of them that it's going to be just too complicated.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I was just for the Heroes Feast benefits. I didn't know if any of them are getting any.
It will help. It will help them
Okay.
because they won't be able to have their actions taken away because of, the hag.
I include Melly in the feast.
I can't
Okay.
believe Whisper just invented Locomades. I'm like really impressed by this.
Wow, Gormrog, you are definitely a good teacher.
Nah, she's just a really good student.
Just like food.
There's that. There's that too.
All right.
I feel like
You gotta put this in your little journal.
I feel like Whisper's a wisdom cooker and Gormrog is a more intelligence-based cooker.
Nope. Gormug is also wisdom.
Is there such thing as a charisma cooker?
That's Salt Bay.
Yes.
That's Salt Bay. it doesn't actually taste any better. He just makes you think it does.
Right.
It's the hibachi grill people. Yeah.
It's all about the flash and flare, lighting stuff on fire.
Okay. So, as you and 6 others, or 5 others rather, not including the Bay, engage in this meal, you all gather as the meal begins to disappear from the table, the spell ending. You all gaining the benefits that have been listed. The leader of the Harangon once more speaks up. So, when and how should we launch our attack?
We have a temporary ally
With
that
who?
you're not gonna like. With the sister of the one we're gonna kill.
Please explain this to me. And it's at this
Long
point you
story.
see a set of arms kind of begin to drape over the chair that he sits on and just begin to play with his ears. They're the
You're all
similar
really creepy when you do
elven
that.
ears, elven arms that you've seen before. Well, he's talking about me. You see him instantly, his whole body, the hair stand up on edge.
Hey, you didn't say you were gonna touch him.
No, why wouldn't I? He's right here. He's so cute with his little ears.
Hey, don't touch him.
Fine. Won't touch him.
We made a deal that they would leave you alone in exchange for us killing what's a face.
Ren.
Lauren.
That's it. But they will leave you alone in perpetuity unless you attack them first. In which case they're allowed to defend themselves. But under no other circumstance are they or anybody who works for them or is allied with them allowed to come after you.
You see him kind of stand up from his chair and just turn and start taking a few steps back, his hand kind of gripping down at the weapon at his waist. I need you to
If
go
you
ahead and
attack
roll.
them, they will hurt you.
I need you to roll
Please
a
don't do
persuasion
that.
check for me.
Guidance.
What is my modifier? Persuasion modifier is +2. With guidance, that is 19.
Okay. And kind of turns back towards to look at you all, and you can see that while this is a very hard man and he has dealt with a lot over his life, as he kind of looks towards you, you see the faintest bit of water kind of glazing over his eyes as he's seeing someone who has essentially tortured him and his people for however long at this point.
I'd say you wouldn't like it.
So when did you all want to leave?
I feel good right now.
We can go now.
Kind of holds
Anybody have any other preparations
See
beforehand?
a long fingernail begin to draw from her finger, and she kind of pokes into the sky. You see the faintest
Again, really freaking creepy.
hair. So now?
What are you doing?
She's opening a portal.
Oh. It's just long fingernails.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
She tears open a space, and you see that the sky just like a cut appears in the middle of the center, in the middle of the air, and you see it just kind of flap in the wind for a minute as it pulls open, and you can see through.
I'm gonna put a hand on Clover's shoulder. You ready to kill a hag?
I think I was literally made for this.
Let's go save your people. And I'm gonna run through the portal.
Okay. As one by one, you all dive through. Eventually, the Herringon that you have agreed to join you begin to dive through as well, jumping in, cheers of anger and satisfaction at the moment of finally gaining retribution, echoing behind them. And you see that little blue bird fly through as well, joining you in this space, in this moment. You see the last one passing through. You see Jesta take a few steps, look in the portal behind you, and just kind of close it over. I'll see you on the other side. And closes it, leaving you all as you enter in to the lair of the night hag Loren. And that is where we're going to take our break. Okay. We'll be right back in a couple minutes. Use this time to go ahead and use the bathroom, get drinks, do whatever you got to do. We'll be back. See you guys in a little bit. We love you, geeks.
All right, all right, all right. Yes.
We are back, everyone, as the fists jump through and look upon the space before you. You enter in to a cave that is. Let me make sure I got music. Hold on.
Ba-da-doo-doo. Ba-da-doo-doo-doo.
Do-do-do-do.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
As you enter in the cave, immediately you feel the oppressive heat. As looking around, there is cracks across the entire ground with fire flowing through them. You feel the heat pressing against your bodies. You look and there are spires of stone spread out throughout the space. You see elevated platforms off to one side and the other, allowing an overlook of the entire area. You see 3 spires that seem to have some sort of arcane runes sketched upon them with a large fire burning in the center. You see 2 long sarcophagi-like cases on the northern side next to the fire. You see a pile of gold and platinum and various items kind of stashed over to one side. You see a large hut off on the eastern part of the cave, and inside you can see several Harengon trapped behind a set of steel gates at the entrance of the hut. You see a large skeletal remain, just a pile of bones off just in this area. I don't have a pile of bones to represent it
Come on,
accurately.
Joe.
I'm sorry, guys. Hey, if you want to support the channel, send me terrain and minis.
3D printer.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get one too. But you see a large pile of bones off to this area. And as you all enter in, the Herringons quickly enter in behind you and begin to spread out throughout the space. The blue bird flying up into the sky and just beginning to circle around the battlefield. That being said, you see no other living inhabitants besides the Herringon inside of the hut. And I also need all of you to roll a perception check for me.
Uh-oh. Haha, natural 20.
Nice.
14.
23.
Also a 23.
23.
I'm
That's
useless.
20. Okay.
You said perception?
Yeah.
19 for Quell.
I can fucking find perception. Ah, 3.
Okay. For those of you that rolled above a 23, you see arcane symbols and what appears to be some sort of device or something on the floor here, spread out throughout the space. You notice several traps, both arcane and physical, throughout the space. Gormrog, since you rolled a natural 20, you see up in the space on this side a Herringon, a familiar Herringon, crouched down, a crossbow in his hand, kind of perched above.
Heads up, dickheads over here.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, first thing, I'm pointing him out to
Mhm.
Emic, right?
Yep.
I'm pointing Emic out to everybody.
Okay.
Is Emic awake?
He is awake. He's watching as you all come through.
This might be a dumb idea, but can I fire a chaos bolt at him?
If you're going to initiate combat, we're going to roll initiative. This is not a surprise round. You will not get a surprise attack on him.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do it.
All right, and then
He
everyone
pissed
go
me
ahead and
off.
roll initiative.
Okay.
False.
Not bad.
Finnick streak continues.
God damn it.
Mine's a 5.
Okay,
Oh, I actually rolled higher than Whisper. What the hell?
It's because our food tasted good. That was my good roll of the day.
Quell.
15.
Zaryl.
15.
Who's got a higher dex?
I'm +4.
Zero, what's your dexterity?
This on the saving throw or on
No,
the
just
on
your
the
stats.
Oh, just your dexterity stat.
12
Plus
Alright,
or plus 1?
Yeah.
12
So
plus 1?
Quell and then Zarl.
Yep. Finnick.
9.
Yeah.
Gormrug.
19.
And Clover.
22.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we got to roll for all the hidden enemies that Joe has that he won't tell us about.
Well, you only got
Plus
a nat
Emic.
20 perception, so can't see him.
Do you want me to roll my attack for...
No, because that's not gonna. That's just gonna have to wait for your turn. There's not. Like I said, you're not getting a sneak attack round. So.
Damn.
Okay. I tried.
Okay. Top of the round, then that is going to bring us to Clover.
Oh, would you look who it is? Oh, silly rabbit, didn't you know backstabbing is for assholes? I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and shoot him with steady aim.
All right.
Let's go.
Nice.
Tear him apart.
28 to hit.
Fuck yeah.
That'll hit.
Wait, I'm looking at something. Okay. $22, $25 plus. That's 30 damage.
All right.
30 magical piercing damage.
Okay, you see the arrow kind of slam into his side, and he kind of pops up. I'm sorry, Clover. I didn't want to have to do this, but she has my family. I didn't have a choice.
I want to insight check that so bad.
Gormrug, Clover, anything else you want to do?
They have my family too, so neither do I.
All right. Gormrug, you're up.
Is he elevated?
Yeah.
Do we see Loren?
Nope.
How far away is he?
From
10,
you?
20, 30, 40, 50, 5 plus up.
About 75 feet, including the elevation.
All right. Bonus action. burn a key point, step of the wind. I'm getting next to him.
Oh, okay.
Like, climb up the ladder. Just, I'm right there. I'm gonna say punch bunny blue, no punchbacks, and I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
First hit is plus 7, 25 to hit.
That hits.
Whoa. 10 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And please make a Constitution saving throw.
It is a 14 plus 2, so 16.
That meets it. So he's fine. Second attack. 14 plus 7 is
That
21.
hits.
It's only 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But that's action, bonus action, and movement. So my turn
Okay.
is done.
As you hit him, he kind of looks towards the hut. I understand you guys, you're all med. Please, if you can, save them. Okay. The people in the hut begin to cry out, and you see them kind of grabbing. You see a female Herringon first and foremost at the gate, kind of holding on to it with a little kid next to her, and she reaches out a hand up towards Emic. Please help us. And I am going to need Clover.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yes.
I need you to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Don't you know, I suddenly have advantage on that. Well, my first roll was a nat 20, though.
All right.
Ow.
And my second roll was a nat 1.
Well,
But my first roll was a nat 20.
your first roll is a natural
and
20. Also,
So-
every roll that you make for saving throws is at disadvantage. Just keep that in mind as you feel the space affecting you in a strange way, which I also forgot. All of your attacks should have been at disadvantage as well.
But all of our saving throws are at advantage
So
because
those
of
will
Hero's
be flat.
Feast.
Those will be
So it's
flat.
a
Only
flat
wisdom
roll,
saving
so it was
throw.
a- so it was
Only
a 20.
wisdom saving throws are
That's
at
fine, that's fine.
advantage because of Hero's Feast.
So it was
Yeah.
a nat 20 for a
Ah.
25.
Yeah. Okay, so you're fine.
Wisdom.
You feel like your eyes begin to crush for a moment as if something is biting down on your eyes, but you're able to kind of shake it off in that moment. You do not see where the attack came from, however. Okay. That is going to bring us to Quell's turn.
Okay. All right. He's just gonna fly up 20 feet.
Okay. And move where?
Which one's him? Is everything behind the portal we came out? Is that still part of this area?
No, that all is just cave wall.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, yeah, I guess just straight up 20 feet is fine.
Okay.
And I'm going to Hunter's Mark this blue bunny,
Okay. Oh, you fell.
and
No,
I'm going to
God
shoot
damn it.
at him twice.
All right.
Pew pew.
We'll try with sharpshooter to start with. Oh wait, I'm at disadvantage, right?
That is correct.
Is anybody going to be mad if I use all this round? This
If you do what?
disadvantage is killing me.
Oh,
I-
our actions.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, as you fly up, you notice now as you kind of get closer, the entire ceiling. There are things hanging from it by strings. And you see these little rabbit's feet across the entire ceiling.
Wow.
He's going to gag a little bit, and that's probably why he's going to miss his attack.
As you pull back and let the arrow fly, you see one of them disappear.
Oh,
And you
gotcha.
feel that negative action. You
Well,
feel it
I'll do
negatively
both
affect your spell, your attack.
No sharpshooter because the disadvantage. But... First roll's really good. I got a 28 with disadvantage.
All right.
Oh yeah.
It's not a lot. Oh,
Doesn't
max
have to be.
damage. 12 damage.
Okay.
And the next one at disadvantage is 24.
That'll hit.
I'm rolling rocks. Keep me at disadvantage. All right. And 11 more damage.
Okay. He's looking rough. You guys have tore him up this first round, and he doesn't seem to want to fight you, but this appears to be being forced to fight you in this moment. And
Yeah, he's about to get that.
you are
He's about to
destroying
catch
him.
all these hands.
Then your turn.
Yes. That's
Okay.
everything.
Then that brings us to you, Zero.
Oh.
Where's this little backstabber at again?
He's up here.
Next to
He's
me.
right there, up there, and I'm over here. Oof. He's the only person we see here, correct?
Currently.
And the Harengon in the hut.
That are tied up, right?
Yeah. Well, they're not tied up in the hut. They are in the hut behind bars.
Ah, okay. Okay, I'm going to then make my way to the herring instead of him because they'll figure that out. But they look like they.
What's your movement speed? 30,
30,
right?
Yes, I believe so. I think yes, 30.
Okay, so it gets you right there.
Okay. You know what? I'm close enough. Firebolt. I'm close enough to firebolt him, aren't I?
Yeah.
Who's up there next to him? Is that
Gormrog.
Glimrog? Glimrog's beefy. He won't get hurt. Hopefully.
Firebolt only targets one creature.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm gonna firebolt his little hairy.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. One d10. Okay, sorry. I was making sure I'm rolling the right dice.
Make sure you roll your attack at disadvantage because it is at disadvantage.
Which means I take off.
Roll d20 twice, take the lower one.
Okay. 7. Crap. 7. The other one was 13, but 7.
Okay, that does not hit.
Oh.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I can't move anymore, can I?
No.
Oh, no. Then next.
That is going to bring us to Emic. He's going to look up at you, Gormrog, and just pleading. You see that gem on his wrist that you had seen before. You see it glowing now as he's in this space, and you see it twist around, and an eyeball turns to look at you. Kill him.
My immediate thought is for Clover and the one he gave her.
It looks different from that. This is a different thing. This has a gem on it. Hers didn't have a gem.
Okay.
But you hear echoing out from it, stab him in the chest, Emic. He's gonna go ahead and see if he can. Nope, that's a fail. So he's gonna go ahead and attack you, Gormrog. That's a natural 20. On the first
Is he
one.
within 60 feet of me?
Yeah.
Or no?
Mm-hmm.
Then silvery barbs.
Okay. That is
And I'll give advantage to Clover.
that is a 13 to
Okay.
hit then.
13?
Yeah.
AC is 16, so
Okay.
that does not hit.
Second attack.
Do some dope monk shit and block his,
Both that's gonna miss as well then.
just like Neo from The Matrix, just
All right. So then he's gonna use a bonus action to disengage, and he's gonna go here, and that is gonna end his turn, which brings us up to Finnick.
Okay. I am going to shout out, Loren, we know you're here and you know why we're here. So either come out and face us or die trying.
Okay.
And I'm going to use intimidation and try and get her to reveal herself.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack, or roll intimidation check.
And then, because I know I said at Chaos Bolt, I can quicken spell the Chaos Bolt to uphold that.
Sure.
That is a 24 intimidation.
Okay. Then she is going to go ahead and use a legendary action to cast lightning bolt at you.
way.
Yay, Dex, my favorite saving throw.
Line. Where's it coming from?
That's only a 10. But can I tell where it's coming from?
I'm going to get to that in 2 seconds.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So from here, which also is going to connect with Clover. So Clover, go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw for me as well.
It's a disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh
I
shit.
did
Well, disadvantage, so it's still a 10.
Okay.
My disadvantage is a 21.
That's a pass. So
I love
you're going to take no damage then, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You take 23 points of lightning damage, Finnick.
Okay. That's fine.
But she still does not reveal herself.
But can I tell where the spell came from?
This somewhere in this area.
Okay. I already said before combat started that I was casting Chaos Bolt at Amic, so sorry. However, it's at disadvantage. And one of those was a natural 1. So,
Okay. That is going to miss him.
God damn it, Hunter.
Which brings us up to. Did you want to move?
Yes. Can I move 30 feet south?
There you go. That is going to bring us up to you, Whisper.
All right. Can you point to where you said that came from again?
This
like
area.
the rough area? Okay. Cool. Then I'm going to use my bonus action and cast Spark Skin on myself.
Okay.
And so my skin will look like a tree, and my AC is gonna go up. And then, because I don't know where she is yet, I'm going to just take the dodge action
Okay.
and
Did you want
try
to move at all?
avoid. Are those things to the left of me, like rocks?
Yeah, it looks like difficult terrain.
Okay. The whole thing is difficult terrain, though, right? It's not like a rock I could hide behind or something.
No, it is not. It's not big enough for you to hide behind. These,
Okay,
some
then-
of these other ones are, but those specifically are not.
Yeah. No, I kind of like where I'm at. I can see everything, so no,
Alright.
I'm not gonna move.
If that ends your turn, it is going to be another person's turn. As you see that pile of skeleton bones begin to lift up upon itself. Its hand, a large, massive hand, slamming into the ground as it pulls its body together. You see bones kind of shifting and clicking into place as it pulls out this massive broken greatsword, slams it down into the ground as the armor, it kind of fills into this metal armor that was hidden beneath the bones as a giant skeleton appears on the field.
Oh my lord.
Nice.
What is up
Guys,
with
we
these
might be
pads
boned.
Not in the fun way.
Okay. He is going to and move over to you, Gormrod, and knock you off there.
Oh.
Excuse you, you can try.
It is going to go ahead and swing its giant sword at you twice. That is 15 to hit
Miss.
and a 15 to hit.
Miss. Again, just dope monk shit. Just.
Yep.
Ah, ah.
All right, so that's the end of his friggin' turn.
Yeah, it is.
And brings us back to the top
Okay.
of Clover. Give me 1 second here.
Can you put me
God
back on?
I was
top
gonna
of the
say
thing?
the Harangon need, or the legendary actions that we have, we need to use.
That is a good idea. I like
Mm.
that idea.
You guys want me to use those on my turn, just so we don't forget?
Oh, should we do one
Comes back to my turn again.
this
I'm using
round?
Yeah, that's what I'm
'Cause
wondering.
I was
like,
just
do
gonna
we have
use
to use it every round.
We have to. We have. For those of you in chat, we have legendary actions we can use with the Harangon or the other allies that we have here currently. So we can either have the Harangon attack, we can have Linearial bless us with hit points, or we can have just a Hex and help cancel out other things. For this round, I'm thinking that we use the Witch's Hex, so Jesta focuses.
Yeah.
I think I just have a question. Do we have to use it each round? They don't pool?
No, they don't
No,
pull.
they don't. Just,
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we
So-
should
I
use it
was confused.
I vote on the Hex to
I do
remove the advantage and disadvantage.
Agreed.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm just going to take on that liberty to help us
Yeah.
remember that.
All right, cool.
So just as hex.
Okay, so she no longer has. Are you removing the disadvantage or the advantage, or her reaction?
Removing the disadvantage.
Okay.
And is that just for this next round?
Yeah, you would have to use it again for the next round if you wanted to do it.
Okay.
Joe, can you put me back on the thing that you knocked me off?
Sorry.
Just thank you.
Okay. Clover, you're up.
Come on, Loren, where are you? All these rabbit feet surround and you're not feeling lucky?
Ooh.
And you do have
Okay.
advantage on your next roll, Clover.
Come on, vicious mockery.
I don't have anything that spreads like a wide area, so at this point I'm just going to shoot at the big zombie guy. So I think for now I'll stay. Let me move like 15 feet, 10 feet forward and 5 feet to the right next to that trap, but not on that trap because I'm not stupid.
Which one? This one? Which trap?
No. Just 10 feet forward and 5 feet to my right. I don't know what that is for you.
It's yeah. This is left. Right, left, up, down.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right here.
Portal is
10
to the
feet
north,
forward and
right?
5 feet to the right. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Where do you want it?
I'm shooting at the zombie.
All right.
Which gives me 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
4, 8, 13, 16, 18 plus 5, 23 magical piercing damage. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to manifest my echo. And I'll do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually towards where I think Loren might be, 15. I think can it be 15 or 30 feet away from me? Let me check that really quick. 30 feet from towards Loren, because I want something in that area. Cool. Yep.
All right. That brings us up to Gormrug, but before that happens, Loren is going to use a legendary action. And that is going to end her turn.
Huh?
Hey.
Okay.
All right. Talk to me about the space that's flanking Emic and the Bones guy. Can I slide down the ladder and get to that space?
Over here?
No. South of Bones, west of Emic. There's one spot.
Right here?
Yeah, about there.
Yeah, that's fine.
One to the right of that.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll kind of hook the ladder, slide down it, loop around the Bones, look at Emic, and punch him.
Okay.
17 plus 7.
That hits.
For the record, I'm not trying to kill him.
Okay.
I'm trying to knock him out.
Okay, cool. So non-lethal damage.
That's the thing, yeah. Guys, I have a brain. I just don't use it. Damage is 7 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
He's
looking
still
rough.
up?
Yeah, he's looking rough though.
All right. Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
He is on the edge. He is right there.
Bonus action, burn a key point. 17 plus 7. I'm not doing that math.
It hits.
24.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. He is unconscious as you knock him out. You feel the
Okay.
bones crack underneath your hand as you crush in his nose.
And because I burned a key point, I get one more attack, which I'm going to turn on the big bones brute behemoth.
Bitch.
Yeah, that. And that would be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that's going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage. However, I need to go to my features and traits. Because
You
I'm
said
going
7
to burn.
points?
Yep. Open hand techniques. Whenever you hit with one of your flurry of blows attacks, you can impose one of the following effects. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 13.
13. He's now prone.
Nice.
So as you
Hell
punch
yeah.
him, you feel this punch ripple against the bones, and you see them crack, doing more damage than you expected to do. You do, however, from the immense heat being radiated off of this fire giant, take 7 points of fire damage,
I did not realize he was a fire giant.
and he crashes down into the ground, knocking this pillar over, I'll say.
Uh-oh.
Just because it knocked over, but it fell in a way that doesn't seem to affect any of you. Actually, you know what? Roll me a dexterity saving throw. It's gonna be a low DC though, because it did fall in the opposite way, but there is stone falling from the ceiling.
Natural 20.
You're good. No damage whatsoever. But yes, he is a fire giant, and as you punch him, you feel the heat emanating from the bones of this creature.
And as I do, I'm just gonna go, ow, hot, 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 fire. So everybody else knows.
Okay, perfect. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
That's all I can do.
All right, it is now Loren's turn. Okay, we are going to go ahead and that is a 20 something to hit. That hits.
Who?
Gormrock.
Oh, what? What am I getting hit by?
I'll tell you in a minute. And another over 20 to hit. You feel two claws slam into your back and just rip across you. First one you take 16 slashing damage. Second one you take another 16 slashing damage. As something seemed to have gotten close enough to attack you directly. And then you hear footsteps move away from you. So go ahead and make an attack of opportunity.
Okay. No,
Okay?
that'd be a 10.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't hit. And you just hear laughter as you swing across the air, missing. Quell, you're up.
Oy. Okay. Well, Still can't see Loren. And the fire giant's laying down, so I get disadvantage. But I'm gonna shoot at him twice anyway. Transfer my hex to the fire giant.
Sure.
And let's see. Yeah, no sharpshooter because I'm at disadvantage.
Okay.
15.
That does not hit.
Second try is a 22.
That'll hit.
All right. Remember my hex damage this time. 14 damage to him.
14 damage, okay.
And then I'm going to fly away from him 20 feet.
Fly away from him 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm getting further away.
Okay.
Cool, and that's me.
Okay. It is going to be the legendary action from the hag. I need you, Gormrog, to go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
Added
At
That's
advantage?
at advantage because of Hero's Feast.
Yes. And because
Okay.
you used, it's not a flat roll because you used the legendary action to get rid of your her disadvantage aura.
Character feat, wisdom save +3. That puts me at a 17.
Okay. Okay. So there's a moment you feel a darkness kind of enter into your mind. You hear that cackling voice. There's nothing you can do here. You know that. And you feel it begin to try and dig its claws into your brain. And you feel just horror seep into your mind for a moment, but you're able to resist it. And you can sense that electricity or like psychic electricity just outside your mind, able to avoid it just narrowly.
I'm gonna shake my head, hold up my fist, and I say, "Come here, run into this."
Okay. That is going to bring us up to Zarel.
You muted.
Thank you. Thank you.
Got you. I got you.
I am still by this little box. I'm assuming.
You
that me
are
right there?
right. There you
The
are.
one
North
with the
of the
Right here.
tomb.
Is that me? Still? Okay. I'm still trying to. I know they're fighting, but I'm trying to divide the work. Where's the hag at? Or is she still invisible?
She is invisible.
Still invisible.
Okay. I have a feeling she'll see me going by here, but whatever. I'm going to make. I'm gonna keep
What are you going to do?
to the hut
You're going to make your way to the hut?
because I'm trying to free the
10,
little
15,
hut. So
20,
get me as close as you
30.
can to this hut.
Okay. You still have an action and a bonus action.
How? Since I'm closer. Now that I can see inside, they're all in cage or cages.
It is a cage front, and it does appear to be like there's some sort of reinforcement on the actual structure that they're not able to escape from, but there is no cages inside of the actual hut itself.
Itself is like the contain.
Yeah, it appears to be the prison itself.
All right. Okay.
Also, Dante, Date, I think we're losing you a little bit with the internet. If you can try and make that a little bit better.
Yeah. No. Our where I'm suffering over.
Yeah, no worries. I get it.
This is good as it's getting for me. I'm like. Every.
Anything else you want to do, Zaro?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. That's the herring gum. You guys know how to get out? Like,
You've got to unlock it for us.
okay. Is there?
Is there what?
Is there what?
Is there a key?
Think she has it on her.
Okay, hold tight. We're gonna get the key. We're gonna get you out. Don't panic.
Okay. Is that any turn, Zaro?
I'm going to yell out, you guys, on the hag.
Okay. You yell out, it's on the keys on the hag?
Yeah, like the
Okay.
key's on the hag. Like, we need the key. It's on the hag.
Okay.
Would I have any perception to find her?
You can use your action to roll a perception check if you like to try and notice anything about her.
Yes, I would like to do that.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Try to roll perception.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. 17.
Nothing. Nothing
Damn.
reveals itself about her.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Finnick, you're up.
I'm going to shout out to Loren again. Show yourself, you coward. And for my action, I don't know if this is a good idea, but who all is within 30 feet of me?
Clover. And Whisper. And yeah, Clover and Whisper. And Clover is Echo.
Okay. If Clover is willing, I'll cast haste on her. And then that's my action. And I can't really do anything else for my bonus action. Can I move 30 feet closer to that pile of treasure?
Sure.
Just in that general direction?
Okay.
Come on, Loren, let's just make this quick. And
I
then
don't
that'll
know
be my turn.
why you want me to hurt your friends so much. And she's gonna go ahead and cast Lightning Bolt again. I need Gormrog and Zarel to make dexterity saving throws.
Can I identify the source of the spell?
It is coming from somewhere in this area.
Can I try and counterspell it?
Sure.
Is it within 60 feet of me? It just says I try
Uh,
to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell.
You have to see.
I'm looking at it. It says you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell.
I'll say yeah. I'll say go ahead. You can cast counterspell.
I'm gonna counterspell it.
She is then going to counterspell your counterspell.
At what level?
The base level.
Can
Third
I
level?
use the 3 points of legendary action to remove her reaction so that she can't cast counterspell?
You haven't gotten those points back yet.
Right.
Question.
So did that automatically negate it?
Yep.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah, what's up, Zero?
Dispel magic. It says instantaneous, but I would still have.
That's an action.
It's still an action for you.
It still
though.
costs.
Yeah.
Do you have counter spell, Zero?
I have. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so I need
Man.
Zarel and Gormrog to both make dexterity saving throws.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. 21.
That's a you succeed.
25.
You succeed.
The,
So you
the
only
only
take
good. The only good roll I did today.
you only take half damage.
No, I don't.
You don't take any damage. Okay. Hey, what's up, DM Feanor with the raid? What's going on, guys? We're in the middle of a big combat here.
Can I not take any damage too? By request.
I don't think that's how that works.
You know, that's what it seems like. You know, just like, hey, how about not? How
So,
about no?
Zarel, you will take 10 lightning damage.
Yikes, spicy. But that's just foreplay, so I'm good.
And that is gonna. Whose turn was that?
That was
Phoenix's
my
right?
turn.
All right, Whisper, you're up.
All right. Can you remind me what that thing in the middle is? Is that like a fire pit?
Yep, it's a giant fire, and there's
Okay.
3 totems on the here with like some stone chests at the top here.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action and cast. So I'm already barky, but I'm about to get even more barky. I'm going to cast Guardian of Nature, and I'm going to use the Great Tree. So my barky skin is even more tree-like, and leaves are sprouting from my hair, which looks no different than normal. But they're actually like growing out of my hair.
Okay.
And I'm going to gain temporary hit points and some other benefits. But importantly, for any enemies while I'm on the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for your enemies.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast that on myself. That's a bonus action. I'm going to move towards this rune thing that I see.
Or this.
Let's go look at the first one. The one that's closer to me. Yeah. And since I don't know where she is yet, can I investigate the potential trap thing and see if I could figure out what it is or if it could be disarmed or dispelled?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
That's only a 10.
Okay. It is an arcane rune. I would say you know enough about arcane at this point. It is some sort of fire-based spell, but that's all you gather with a 10.
Okay. That's my action, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then that's all I got.
Okay. That is going to bring us over to the giant. He's going to use half his movement speed to stand up. And you're right in front of him, Gormrog, and he is not a smart cookie. So he's going to go ahead and make his attacks against you. That is a... First one is a 20 to hit. Nope, 21 to hit. Second one is a 15 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay. So you're going to take... 15... 20 slashing damage and 5 fire damage.
Rough.
He is then going to move 5, 10, which sets off this trap. Popping it up. He's going to take some damage from that. And move
Sorry,
to
what? He's
right there.
setting off a trap?
Yeah, he sets off a trap on himself, taking some damage.
Is it also a fire spell?
No, that one appeared to be a spike trap that shot up into his foot as he walked over it.
Tetanus.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That is going to end his turn, and it is
Legendary action
Yep.
for Justice Hex, taking away reactions.
okay. So that is taking away a reaction of hers. So that's clear.
A reaction.
Yes.
How many
She-
reactions do you get?
She has 2.
What a bitch.
So do we want to change it
Dang.
to getting rid of the disadvantage still?
I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. I'm just here to punch stuff.
Or
Taz,
or
you're
we
still
can have the
muted.
Haragons.
Taz,
Or
you're
we can have the
muted, what you
Haragods attack the fire giant.
I would not be opposed to either.
Yeah, that'd be good too. I feel like disadvantage affects us the most often because it's on like everything. But if we can
Yeah.
kill something, then we should do that.
Okay, so let's spend the point to Eldritch or attack the fire giant,
Okay.
and it's a +10 to hit.
Yep.
I'm assuming a 27 hits,
That definitely hits.
and that is
66 plus 5 force damage.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 force damage.
Damn. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. You see all of them kind of charge up on the outer skirts and just shoot forward that bluish light very reminiscent of the blue from Linearial. You see it slam in all directions in the fire giant. You see him just kind of crushing for a moment, bringing himself in to try and resist some of the damage, but it just is overwhelming for the moment as it all slam into him at once before he brings the sword back up, standing once more.
And that was only 1 point, so we can still use 2 points to give healing to 4 allies if
Yep.
you would like.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Who's hurting right now?
I'm at half health.
I think Gormrog and Zero got hit the most, but I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm good. I don't need
I only
anything.
took 10 electric damage, but so I'm pretty good still.
Yeah, I think everybody else is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just Gormrog that's looking pretty rough.
You don't have to in that case, because
Then
you don't
let's
want to waste
hold it,
It's-
because we can still do.
I mean, you could still shoot him 2 more times.
Yeah. Okay, we'll hold on to that.
Okay. It is 10:30. So I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight, as we are getting ready to continue on in this combat. I think getting us ready to the start of a round is a good place to call it. That being said, we are only not even halfway through this combat, so we're going to call it there for the night. Tomorrow you can catch us on Queer and Present Danger. No, Wednesday you can catch us on
Wednesday.
Queer and Present Danger. I don't know why I always fucking do that. Wednesday you can catch us on Queer and Present Danger. Thursday we have Investigation Check with Yuri the Beast. This battle map is not moving. We are at the start of the round. Jem, I know you have Castleton this week. Go ahead and tell everyone about it.
Yeah. Tune in on to Winter's Tales Twitch channel on Saturday at 4 p.m. for the next episode of Castleton. We're really in the end game of this show. We've only got like 4 or 5 episodes left. and things are really ramping up. So even if you don't know what's going on, you just jump in, it's still gonna be crazy probably. So yeah, that's 4 p.m. Pacific on Saturday.
Okay.
Oh,
let's-
I have another request.
Go ahead.
Ask. I'm also currently looking to staff panels at 2 conventions, WonderCon and PAX East. I'm looking for indie TTRPG game designers and writers. So if you are out there and you are one going to either of those conventions or live locally to either of those conventions, connect with me. My socials can be dropped in the chat, or you can find me on the New Age Geeks Discord. And one more request, I'm also part of a team that's organizing an LA-based fire relief charity stream. We are looking for other LA-based TTRPG actual play performers and creators. So if you are someone who would like to help with that and live in LA, also hit me up.
Okay. Anyone else got anything going on this week? All right, then we are going to call it here. Let's see, we're going to switch over to Behold Roleplay. They are 24 minutes into their episode 4 of Destiny Forged in season 4. It looks like they're doing an Extra Life giveaway or something with Extra Life as well. That being said, we will see you guys next week, because we are back for another episode of Forging Fates next week. I've got nothing else. If you guys got nothing else, we're gonna call it here tonight. And remember, we love you, geeks. Good night.